What's going on, everyone? It's me, TrueFight Gaming. Welcome back to another video today with Final Fantasy VII Remake. And in this video, we're going through the playthrough. As you've seen, some of my other videos I've uploaded, I'm a lot further now. I'm pretty much close to the end of the game, so I've gotten a hang of it, and pretty much going to show you how to get past this bit if you're struggling. If not, go ahead and take a look at some of the other videos that I've gone ahead and showed you, like the Hell House and things like that. I'm going to show you some of the other things, so if you want to skip ahead and go to the next bits, or you want to just skip towards the end, I'm going to go over a 4-part phase for this fight. There's 4 different fights in this. I'm going to go over every single detail for you after this flashback.
Hey. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
That's the signal!
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah!
I don't see any intruders. Maybe they went home. Oh, hey, over there! Target sighted! Light him up!
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
Let's get it, guys. So the first lot of enemies, they are security from Shinra, and what I advise using is the fire magic on this one. So I'm going to go through several different things, transitioning. First, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, because I drop videos like this every single day. You know how it gets in quarantine right now. It's getting quite boring for some people that are not used to staying inside. So if you like these sorts of videos, drop a like leave a comment down below, because I'm going to be bringing videos out just like this every single day. Now that's out of the way, and without further ado, let's get back into the video. First of all, you want to check your materia. You want fire, ice and lightning. You should have got these already. If you haven't already, go ahead and make sure that you're ready for the battle just before. There is a trading area. If you take a look at my last video about Jessie's past, you'll have a thorough explanation in that video right at the end. And just to let you know, guys, make sure you watch this video right to the end so you know every single detail that I'm going to explain, because I'm going to explain it thoroughly in detail how to beat these encounters. Now the first few battles are quite easy. You got a little support from Biggs and Wedge there on both sides. Next you got cannons, and you've got quite a few enemies that you need to take care of. As you can see, that's just the beginning. The next bit, you got some shield guys here, and again they're effective to fire. Now if you've got used to the battle gear and how the system works, you understand that you can roll, you can dodge and you can block. Now blocking is going to be a big thing in this, and obviously the special abilities, things like that. Like Cloud has a punishing mode, which allows him to go into a more in-depth fighting mode, and he gets a little bit faster. Now this is the mode that you're going to want to use, and also you're going to want to be able to roll here. You want to roll behind the enemies and try to get them from behind. And then you want to use the punishing mode, because that's going to build up your stagger bar. Now what happens when your stagger bar goes up, you do tremendously more percentage of damage. Now I'm going to go over that just one more time. You want fire magic, you want to be able to use your punishing mode, you want to be able to roll, block and dodge, and once you got these key points in effect, you essentially will get used to the whole new concept of battle that is real, kind of more real-time fighting. And they're going to be attacking you straight after. Now this next enemy is effective to fire again. Yes, fire magic. So what you want to do is concentrate on your health as well, your mana, your MP points, and your stagger bar, and your ATB gauge. Now the ATB gauge, you got two different gauges, and you can see on the bottom right hand corner where the name is that there's two kind of portions that will light up, will eventually go. By attacking, you gain more of that bar, and now when one of them comes up, you can use a special attack, or you can use a command on the left bottom hand left command. You can see that I can use magic such as cure and fire and things like that, whatever material I've equipped at the time. So what you want to do is make sure you're watching that, and make sure you're watching yourself and blocking and things like that. Now once you've got that down, this next bit should be good, because you've gotten used to rolling, blocking and dodging, and once you've done that, all you need to do is make sure you use the access materia that you got earlier from Chadley. Now what you want to do here is make sure you attack a couple of the first dogs, and then what you can do is use Blizzard on this section. This is why you need fire, blizzard and thunder, because the next one you're going to need lightning magic. This one you can use quick attacks, and you can use the braver ability to do quite a lot of damage by building up that stagger bar. Will do potentially a lot more percentage of the damage, and by this time you would have had quite a lot of battles anyway, so even if you failed it a few times, it won't take too long to defeat the enemies. Next we need to try and help Wedge out and destroy some of the other enemies. You want to make sure you're using your access materia as well, so that you can get new materia from Chadley, and also a few other things that I'm going to go over in the next couple of episodes is why you need to use the access materia and what it will hold for you and what it will get for you. I'm going to go over that in more detail afterwards, but as you can see, we're managing to fight off these dogs, and once you've done that, you're going to be going into the third stage, which is what I like to call the block dodge maneuver, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to try and block dodge and try and build up the A to B gauge, make sure that we're healed up enough, and we're going to be using lightning magic next.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
Of course they store mechs here. You ready? Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Here we go. This is going to be the next stage, and at this point you pretty much got it in the bag, but don't worry if you get stuck on this bit. It's not that hard once you got all these things down. The first thing you want to know is that you can now summon your first summon material, which is going to be Ifrit, the fire elemental summoning material. Now what you need to do is get at least one bar up of ATB gauge, which we've already got. We can now wait until the summon on the bottom left hand corner. You can see it says summon and there's a bar going up. What you need to do is make sure you're healed up. These enemies can do quite a lot of damage if you're not careful. What you want to do is wait until that's up, and then in your command menu you will have the summon command and you can summon the materia. Once that's done, you can go ahead and summon it.
Duty calls.
Here we go. Summons fight alongside you for a brief period, and their remaining time is indicated by their gradually decreasing gauge. These beings have a will of their own. Engage the enemy as they see fit. However, you can command them to unleash unique attacks by expending your party member's ATB gauge. So basically what it means is you have another attack that you can get them to use, which means you can get them right in front of the enemy. Basically, like, essentially like they can kind of defend you in a way, and it gets them attacking. So you can go ahead and use that ability when you've got enough gauge, and you can use that a few times whilst the gauge on the bottom right hand corner, as you can see it says Ifrit, and the timer is going down slowly. So that means you can try and build up the stagger rate on one of these, and you can use the ability. In this sense it's Crimson Dive, and you can see he just jumped on top of it and did a firebomb. I'm going to go ahead and use my limit break now because the stagger rate is pretty high, and I defeat the first one. So I've just got one more, which this shouldn't take too long to defeat. I still got it for it a little bit, and he's going to use his big special right at the end. So what you need to do is survive, heal yourself up, make sure you keep that stagger bar up, and you're good to go. There you go. He's still doing quite a lot of damage to him, and the stagger bar is quite high, and you're doing quite well. And there you go. He's gone and used his special ability. There you go.
pay you back.
Now that's what I call teamwork.
Stay where you are!
Well, shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hand! Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest? You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us. You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall back. Right. Come on.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But, for all the miles on the clock... I'm just as fast as I ever was! At last, our long-awaited
Steady.
begins! Here's to a fair fight, my friend.
Here we go. This is the 4th stage of this battle. Now we have to fight Roach, who was the guy on the motorcycle in the last episode that we had. If you haven't seen that already, go ahead and take a look at that. I do explain in quite a lot of detail how to defeat him on his bike. Now, there's going to be a 2-phase part. At the start, he does some moves and he's not relatively as fast, but in the second phase, he goes a little bit faster and you want to block a lot more. So in the first phase, you want to try and build up his stagger bar as much as you can and do a lot of braver slashes and use blizzard, and you should be good to go. So once you've done that, you should be able to do quite a lot of damage and get him to about halfway. Then he'll switch his stance and he'll come at you a lot harder. Now what you want to do is try and block a lot of his attacks and keep that ATB gauge up and attack him a little bit as the time goes, and eventually you'll bring him down to almost no health really easily. What I try and do is use enough of my damage of different kinds of attacks, like I'm going to use Blizzard continuously as much as I can, and I'm going to use the Braver ability as much as I can, because that's going to do the most amount of damage I can. It's going to bring his stagger bar up. You're going to get enough damage on you so that you can use your limit break, and that will pretty much bring him to the end. And there you go. I managed to defeat him quite easily. I leveled up and I got a bit of gil there and quite a bit of experience.
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar. Okay, boys, give them everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first. We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
God damn it! Let's go. Right.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is.
Come here.
Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme. Though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes, I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Right.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
That's what we need.
Hostile forces have breached 7 mechanics in large numbers. Rest of the air. Special task force authorized. All units, proceed to location and secure.
So are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, he'd only get upset.
Why is that?
Because a soldier wouldn't understand. I'll tell him you're worried about him, though.
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here and search for suspects. We will establish a perimeter, roadblocks included. Contain the situation.
You made it! Over here!
With security will only serve the prey.
Okay! Form up! Let's go!
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
We'll go get him.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? Come on.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Or shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy? Hmm?
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Man, can't believe HQ was running off tonight of all.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice.
They're ramping
I
up for
repeat,
something.
for your safety, go home.
I heard someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice.
And if you stayed through this video to this far and you're still watching, thanks again guys for tuning in for another exciting episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, if you could, give it a like, give it a thumbs up please. It really helps me. If you're new to the channel, you're just tuning in, you just found out and you've watched this video to the end, again, thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys. Leave a comment down below so I can see what you're thinking. Tell me about how you enjoyed this fight and how you managed to beat it, and were you successful and how you did it.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Turn the notification bell on so you can see all my videos as they drop when they do. I'm bringing out several videos a day in the quarantine right now. It's giving me plenty of time to work on my videos.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me. This is gonna be fun. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Sure. Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
No!
Wait! Give me a minute!
No,
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah!
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
Just look at that view. It's absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you've seen it to the end, thank you. It helps me a lot. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that.